Hey everybody, Brett Dixon here with your August newsletter video. And if you've been with us on Sundays, you've been hearing about how we're arriving to August 17th when we're going to be explaining our mission and values to the church. Now, I want to explain what some of that's going to be or what we're looking ahead at doing. But first, I wanted to look back and just remind us where we've been throughout 2025. In January, we decided to move forward in clarifying our mission, vision, and values, and we needed to know where we were at. So we conducted the survey that the church took part in, able to see where we are. What are we doing well, and then what do we need to improve? And then from there, we got the results back, and we were able to share those things and then talk about as a church what we wanted to do moving forward. Well, in the meantime, every single week, myself, Jacob, and Chris have been talking about where are we as a church, where do we need to be, and then ways that we need to be moving forward as a church. What is our mission? What are our values? What does the Bible say? And along the way, we also had the God's purposes for the church, and we had a 5-week study on Wednesday nights where we had passages of Scripture that we would look at on our own and then come together and discuss. I even have my phone because of other things that we just kept listing. Like right now, we have the Matthew 18 series where we're looking at what Jesus expects the church to look like. Along the way, we started the prayer room, so as a church, we have a place to gather and to submit and pray for one another. We've had Hoops for Hope at Riverview High School. We've had VBS for the kids, Camp Siloam for the youth, started the missions and evangelism team. We've served at the pickleball tournament hosted by Chick-fil-A at Berry Hill Park. And then this week, we're going to be celebrating baptisms up at the river. And so even along the way, we've still been living out who we're supposed to be as a church, but where missions and values comes into play is it helps clarify for us who we need to be as a church. And then together, we can all be clear on what success looks like. And so Lord willing, starting August 17th, we'll share what our mission and values are and how that can be something that us as a church commit to together and to live out in our own lives as we fulfill the Great Commission and the Great Commandment here at 1601 East Moore and to the ends of the earth. Also looking ahead, we've got the staff retreat on August 12th. Now the last few years as a staff, we do this every year where we're wrapping up one church year in August and we're looking to the new one that starts in September. And so be praying for your staff as we look at each ministry and we calendar out the rest of the year just to see where we're at and the opportunities that the Lord may be having for us. And so just pray that we would have wisdom and discernment and that we would also just be unified and supportive and building up one another during that time. So I hope to see you soon on Sunday, whether at 9:15 in our small groups, which I hope you're connecting with because we're not meant to do the Christian life alone, and then at 10:30 for our worship gathering here on Sunday morning. Hope to see you soon.